Shalom, family. Break This Bread is tuning in with you guys because it is such a beautiful day. I'm just running to the store right now and I'm just looking at how bright and how beautiful it is. Um, I'm in Texas, so we just had that snowstorm. So, wherever you are, if you didn't experience that, it went from like cold and dreary looking. And don't get me wrong, I love the rain. Rain is like my favorite type of weather. But snow and all that, that's another thing. Black folks, we may like the cold. We don't like being in the cold. So there's a big difference. But it's night and day as far as how it was looking last week and how it's looking now. It's just so beautiful, and it reminds me of that scripture. I just had to get on here. Because if I'll be honest, sometimes I wake up in the beginning of my day just seems to drag. And I can't stand that. I like to wake up energized and just ready to go for the day. And that really sets the mood and the tone for how it's just gonna go. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's one of those days I got energy. I'm ready to get things done with my kids and my household. But I just wanted to encourage you, anybody who is kind of going through that, where with all the stuff going on, it's kind of easy to lose joy, lose focus. But I'm here to encourage you today. It's a new day. We woke up with brand new mercies from Yah. He is still in control, always has been, always will be. I pray that He leads you today. I pray that He guides you to what you're supposed to be doing, to what your purpose is for this day. He said, don't worry about tomorrow. Today has enough of its own evils that we got to worry about. Well, not even worry about. He said, don't worry about it. Do not worry nor be anxious. With all prayer and supplication, let your request be made known unto Him. So, go to Philippians 4. I believe that's verse 16. Um, if you got to meditate on that scripture today, not worrying about COVID, not worrying about politics and what they got going on, because what's going to be is what's going to be, y'all. We know that prophecy has to be fulfilled. We know that things have to happen. Things have to get worse before they get better. I'm talking to myself too, y'all, always. So just be grateful for today. Be grateful for right now. Be grateful that you have your health, you have your strength, you have your family, you have your very life. And even if you're missing some of those things, if you don't have your family, I don't have all my family. I'm missing some people right now in my life that I am praying and seeking the Most High on, that they still have time to have a relationship with Him so that we can all walk through that gate. I don't have all my everything together. But, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus in prayer today um, about those things, but I'm not going to let it get me down. He said, put on our garments of praise. So if you need to blast some fellowship music, blast some spiritual songs, do it. I encourage you. His word says, rejoice always, pray without ceasing. Um, I've had to meditate on that quite a bit lately. The waiting on Yah, because it takes time, y'all. He ain't our genie. He's not just popping up every time we want to rub our hands together, rub a lamp, or fold them in prayer. He don't work like that. We have to wait on Him, and He said He is good to those who wait on Him. He said that it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait on Yah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quietly wait on prayers to be answered and know that He is already ours. It says, Yahuwah is my portion. Therefore, I will wait on Him. Therefore, I shall wait on Him. So because we already know that we have Him as our own Yah, as our own King, as our own ruler, uh, there's nothing to be worried about. And we have to continue to get that in our hearts because the enemy tries to steal that from us. The word also says that the Most High has the Messiah seated at His right hand. And we know that the Messiah goes to Him for us. And we need to be seated at His side. And rest assured and know that He's petitioning for us. He is pleading on our behalf. He is fighting for us. He said that in Exodus, He said, I sent a messenger before you to prepare the way. So things are being done that we don't see. Things have already been set in place, and it will take motion when it's time to take motion. But it's up to us not to interfere in that. Not with sadness and dragginess from our day, because that can show what comes. Okay, so what comes from the heart, it will come out. And so if you are expressing depression, sadness, anger, whatever it is that's bubbling over inside of you that is showing on the outside, that's not going to help your faith to increase. So I would say, get that stuff out of you. Ask the Most High to change your heart, change your behaviors, change your attitude, change your mindset. It says, do not be conformed with the ways of this world. There's a lot of hatred going on in this world. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of darkness in the heart. So we think about not conforming by giving in to the laws that are being changed and what they're allowing to happen, all this wickedness. It's not just talking about things like that or compromising the word of Yah. I believe that also applies to the behaviors of the world as far as the emotional side of things. We don't realize how powerful our feelings are. We should, because a lot of laws are being passed based off of feelings. I feel like a man. I feel like a little boy trapped inside of this grown woman's body. I feel like I can participate in the women's track team, and I'm a grown man. There's a lot of that going on too. So I'm just focusing in one area, but it goes across the board of people's feelings, and a lot is being dictated by that. So we need to make sure that we are examining ourselves today and every day, that we're not allowing our feelings to dictate how we should be operating right now. The word talks about the heart being desperately wicked. We can't even trust this flesh that we're in. So you may feel down, but you say, Yahuwah rebuke you in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, because He said that I am to be strong and of a good courage, that I am to rejoice always. It says in Psalms that there is fullness of joy in the presence of Yah. So get in His presence, invite Him to come in and sup with you. Get still somewhere and just meditate on His word so that His spirit can rest upon you. Whatever you need to do to defeat those emotions, defeat those voices that are not of Yah, seek the Most High on it. And I encourage you today. Today is a new day. It is beautiful. It is a good day to be in the land of the living. And we will see the goodness of Yah today. You already saw it by waking up and seeing your loved ones, by waking up and just having your health and your strength. And so I love y'all. I just wanted to encourage someone today. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Much shalom.